Oh, people, don't give up. I know that things are tough. I know the going can get rough sometimes. Oh, people, don't give up. Cause victory will be yours one day.
Today is the 34th birthday of Idris Stelly, the son of my partner here, Misha Mohey Irizarry, and one of the many victims of police assassination. And so we're here today by honoring all the victims of police brutality and all the community that is affected by police brutality, and we're honoring those who've departed and those who are still here. We're honoring ourselves by coming together here today at San Francisco City Hall, by taking the time out of our Saturday to come together and work towards a stronger police accountability movement, a stronger people's movement, and work towards the liberation of our people from police brutality, police assault, and police assassination. So thank you all for coming out here today to be part of this effort. And I'd like to introduce, for those of you who do not know her, my partner Misha Mohey Irizarry, mother of Idris Stelly.
How you doing? Thank you so much for coming today. I love to see the rainbow of people here.
That's right.
Because people are starting to wake up to the fact that it's really about all of us.
That's right.
We know that 90% of people killed by police are black and brown. Some of them are poor and white. The force of police brutality, against police brutality, ever since that awful night on January 1st, 2001, when his nephew was killed face down, butchered like an animal. And thanks to Uncle Bobby and their incredible families, this case is changing legislation and the culture. And of course here we got Uncle Bobby from the Oscar Grant Foundation. I understand that Leslie is going to talk also on behalf of the Oscar Grant Overview Committee.
I stand here in support, in solidarity with the San Francisco community, being one that also had put some emphasis in police accountability through the Citizen Oversight Committee that we formed in Oakland, but we're not happy with. So it's important that as we begin to bring up citizen oversight committees, that these committees have teeth and don't be just a front for the fact that the community asked for it.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure that we lay it down where these committees have force and bring a discipline to these officers who bring harm to our community. As I look at my sister's face and see the pain that she has suffered for the loss of her son, we need to support these mothers.
That's right.
Amen. We need to love them.
That's right.
And we need to fight for them. We need to stand in guard for mothers that have these sons that are afraid of them losing their sons in this community when it comes to police brutality as well as crime on ourselves. I just want to thank all of you for being here, and I ask that you continue to support the movement concerning police brutality. We need to stop this police terror in our community.
I'm one of the founders of October 22nd, National Day of Police Brutality Against Police Brutality. Every October 22nd nationally, we have a major, I got to be more personal, bro. We have a major march against police brutality on October 22nd. We started this program here called The Stolen Life. Now we add another person on this flag. We add another person on our wall. Our wall is as long as this block now. When I started it, it was only 4 panels. Right now at 2011, it's just as long as this block almost. How many more of our brothers and sisters gotta die before things stop? And the only way it's gonna stop is more and more. Bring your brothers, your sister, your mother, your father, your friends, your associates. Everybody, bring 5 people. Bring more. Investigation for the killing of Kenneth Hardy.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Over 2,000 died by the hands of law enforcement. Since in the 90s alone, we're going into the 2000s. Police brutality didn't stop on September 11th. September 11th, that's how many died. That's on my back. September 11th, by law enforcement. Wow. And we're not stopping unless we stop it.
That's right.
And we gotta stop it.
That's right.
And that's the only way it's gonna stop. We can protest, we can yell, we can do whatever. But if we don't show our faces and show the force, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No.
I'm gonna pass the mic to Vera. And Vera, trust me, she got a mouth. We both had a time.
Understands what it is systematically to tell people, hey, this man, he did this. He shot, he killed us. Well, they said he unloaded 2 clips and a Uzi. 9.5 months later, I get an autopsy. He has no gunpowder on the front, backs, or his clothing. But they were very, very sure to tell you about Kenneth. Kenneth was shooting. He had gunpowder. No one comes up with that story but the police.
That's right.
Why is it systematically that always the police can always sit there and tell the story? Can't we have an investigative, somebody who's
That's right.
a civilian board?
That's right.
Can you
Independent.
guys ever not get tired of what they're doing here? It's enough of us. We can stick together. We can have a civilian board. You see, like the faces out here, we can run this civilian board.
There you go.
We can run what the police are saying and doing. But we give them too much power. If
I'd
we
like to call the mic here, Brother Willie Ratcliff, editor of San Francisco Bayview National Black Newspaper.
I gotta say something about Willie. Willie is a young man. And when I asked him, when are you gonna retire, Mr. Ratcliffe? He said, I ain't gonna retire. I will die for the revolution. Willie Ratcliffe.
Oh, this is.
I'm certainly. Well, I'm certainly glad to be here. I'm glad to see everyone here. And I think everything has been said pretty well. But there are some additional things we need to talk about. First, I want to congratulate Misha that has kept this going ever since they murdered her son. She has, her total life has been to change this around. And so I just want to really give her as many kudos as we can to keep this going. And I'd like to say, we got to make some demands, but it got to go higher than the police department. All of that's coming down from 200 in City Hall and the Board of Supervisors. That's where we got to put some pressure on. Now, we got an election coming out there. Take a look at all those candidates and see who you think the best one will help protect us and put some pressure on them. All of us got to get out there and vote. Anybody in your neighborhood, that's what they're afraid of. If we come together, then with political power, along with out here what we're doing now, then they're going to listen. But as long as they can get in there, they'll tell you any kind of lie now. But look at the ones that have already been out there and what they've done. Take a look at Jeff Adauchi. Now Jeff Adauchi, I'm not putting down nobody else, but Jeff Adauchi has did more to expose police corruption than anybody in this city has done that, and being in office. You know, we got a lot of us out here, like me and Misha, we give them all kinds of
Talk about it. I don't know if you remember that group NWA, when they say way back in the days, man, fuck the police. We still saying fuck the police. You dig what I'm saying? Because the police is not letting up when they put their foot on your neck. Or they not letting up when they pull up their guns and they start busting at people because they not shooting warning shots. They shooting to kill. They shooting kids, they shooting women, they shooting everybody. Until the police can hold themselves accountable, we say like NWA say,
Fuck the police.
Fuck the police.
We want to make a little announcement about something that's coming up. In no way, no shape or form, I'm trying to advocate, man, when I'm talking to these kids and let them talk like that. But where we come from, that's how we live it. And y'all know what it is. It's ugly out here. So we standing up, man, for the people. We standing up for the rights. And we standing up, man, for everybody, you know what I mean, that's out here. Because I'm a taxpayer. The police supposed to protect and serve me, not shine a light in my face and get me to the ground and stuff. Feel me? That's what happened right here when we said 6th Street, TL, Hunters Point. That's where we from. We all coming together, man, to stand up for what's something that's right. You feel me? So, thanks for allowing us to speak. We got an announcement we want to say real quick. One love and power to the people.
Next, I'd like to call up beautiful sister right next to me. This is Rebecca Ruiz from the Idris Deli Foundation.
So I want to encourage everyone to get to know the other people in the audience, whether you came with an organization or you came as an individual representing yourself, where you can get involved. I think it's really important.
Put it closer to your mouth.
It's really important for us all to get involved in this issue, especially black and brown people who are from the Bay, because that's who the police are killing. Electoral politics has never stopped the cops from killing black and brown people. Never stopped. The only things that stop that are a couple of things. Us rising up against the police, and us handling our own shit and not calling the police anymore when there's drama in our community. So what I want to really urge everyone to do is not just leave here and wait for an email. Is to really get connected and continue meeting with each other.
Pleasure, my blessing to introduce a San Francisco legend right now. This is Berri.
Without music is like a day without sunshine.
Tell them.
I'm going to do a song that everyone can sing along because it just gets your people, don't give up. I know that things are tough. I know the going can get rough sometimes. Oh, people, don't give up. Cause victory will be yours one day. First, one day. Sing it with me. Oh, people, don't give up. I know that things are tough. I know the going can get rough.